the week of October 31st, 2023. My name is Brielle.
And I'm Ella. Welcome back to your local DSN.
In U.S. news, Simone Biles is now the most decorated gymnast in history. Biles was the first woman to win 6 World All-Around titles, 4 World Balance Beam titles, and 6 World Floor Exercises titles, with a total of 37 medals between the World Championships and the Olympics.
In world news, Japanese scientists create recyclable glue that sticks and unsticks on demand. The new reversible glue held up an 88-pound weight for 72 hours.
In local news, the World Wildlife Zoo will be hosting its 3rd annual Giraffe Jam 5K race this Saturday. This event will raise money for Save Giraffes Now. Let's go over to William Jace with This Week in History.
This Week in History. My name is William.
And I'm Jace. This Week in History, Harry Houdini, the most celebrated magician and escape artist of the 20th century, died in 1926.
On November 1st, 1800, John Adams became the first president to live in a newly constructed White House.
On November 1st, 1946, the New York Knickerbockers, now known as the Knicks, beat the Toronto Huskies in the first NBA game. Tickets to the first professional basketball game only cost 75 cents.
And the Hughes flying boat, at one time the largest aircraft ever built, was piloted by a designer, Howard Hughes, on its first and only flight, built with laminated birch and spruce, hence the nickname Spruce Goose. The massive wooden aircraft had a wingspan longer than a football field and was designed to carry more than 700 men.
See you next time
on This Week in History.
Now let's go over to Alan and Raymond with sports.
Welcome to sports. My name is Alan.
And I am Raymond. The Arizona Cardinals played the Baltimore Ravens this past Sunday at home. Next weekend, they will be in Cleveland to take on the Browns.
In baseball news, the World Series started this weekend. We get to see our Diamondbacks take on the Rangers. Go D-backs.
And the basketball season has begun. The Phoenix Suns are home tonight to take on the San Antonio Spurs.
Our Tonopah Valley Phoenix football took the Madison Highland Prep last week. They had a great season and will be headed to the playoffs next.
That's all for today.
See you next time on Sports News.
Now let's go over to Ms. Dirksen with the weekly update.
Hello there, Desert Sunset. Hope you had a great weekend. It was so fun to see many of you at Trunk or Treat. I loved all your costumes, and don't eat all your candy at one time. But it was just a fun night for all of us, so it was great to see you there. We also, still my Diamondback gear here. We're still cheering them on. 3 games underway, and we've got more to go. So we're excited. Go Diamondbacks. And then just a couple more reminders, boys and girls. This week is a busy week for us here. We have, on Friday, a robotics fundraiser. So if you're looking for a place for dinner, on Friday night, head over to Panda Express. And our robotics team will be using that money towards their team. And so we want to help support them. That's Friday at Panda Express. We also have, due on Friday, our Veterans Day writing essays. So if you have been writing those essays, on veterans and just how we appreciate them and things that they do, please make sure you get those turned into your teacher so we can look at those. We will be judging those, and then the winners of those will read their essays at our Veterans Day celebration the following week. And then the last thing is I just wanted to give a big shout out to our student council and say thank you, student council. They have decided to spend money that they raised to buy benches for our playground. So between PTO and our student council, we will soon have several benches around our playgrounds that we can sit down and enjoy our time at. So thank you again, student council. And Desert Sunset, let's have a great week.
Thank you, Mrs. Dirksen. Now let's go over to Caitlin and Maya with entertainment news.
Welcome to Entertainment News. I'm Caitlin.
And I am Maya.
Poppy and Branch are back again this November in the new Trolls movie, Trolls Band Together. Poppy discovers that Branch has a secret past. He was once part of her favorite boy band.
Kit DiCamillo, author of the Mercy Watson series and the Tale of Despero, has just released the new book, The Puppets of the Spell Horse. It's an unforgettable fairy tale of 5 puppets looking to fulfill their dreams.
That's all for this week.
See you next time on Entertainment News.
Now over to Mr. Morales with Counseling Corner.
Hey guys, Mr. Morales here. Welcome to Counseling Corner. This month we are going to be focusing on kindness, okay? So for kindness, we know that when we do something kind for people, we want to make them feel happy, we want to make them feel appreciated, and we just want to make them feel good about themselves. So always remember that the tiniest act of kindness can make a big difference, and it can make the world a happier place. This week, I want you guys to try something new. Let's try to do something kind each week for somebody at our school. This week, I want you guys to go to our cafeteria, and when you see our awesome lunch ladies, let's thank them. Let's be kind and thank them for the yummy food that you guys get every day. Can you guys do that? I hope so. So hopefully you guys can do that for me. And again, each week we'll be doing something different to show that we are being kind to one another.
Now let's go over to Wyatt with Science Time.
Welcome to Science Time. My name is Wyatt. Travis Ganger's 2,749-pound pumpkin sets the world record in Half Moon Bay on October 9th, 2023. It was 47 pounds heavier than the previous world record. He named it the pumpkin after Michael Jordan, as it started out like a basketball, and it's the year 23, which is the same number as his jersey. It started off very orange and round like a basketball, and then it turned into a beast. See you next time with more Science Time.
Let's go over to Mackenzie and Kayla with Fun Fact Trivia.
Welcome to Fun Fact Trivia. My name is Mackenzie.
And I'm Kayla. Did you know that October 31st is Halloween?
People of all ages look forward to Halloween traditions while dressing up and baking or carving up glowing pumpkins.
Your question for today is where did the tradition of trick-or-treating come from?
A, United States,
B, Ireland,
or C, Mexico.
You have 10 seconds to make a decision. If you said B, you're correct.
The history of trick-or-treating traces back to Ireland and Scotland, where the tradition of going house to house at Halloween and putting on a small performance to be rewarded with food or treats first took place back in the 16th century.
How to observe this day. Typical festive Halloween activities, including trick-or-treating, while many attend costume parties, bob for apples, and light bonfires. Others look forward to counting trick-or-treaters.
See you next time
on Fun Fact Trivia. Now over to Lorena with the word of the week.
Welcome to Word of the Week. My name's Lorena. This week's word is disguise. Disguise is a verb and it means to change or hide the looks of in order to prevent recognition. Here's how it can be used in a sentence. He wore a disguise of glasses, a fake mustache, and a cap. See you next time on Word of the Week.
That's all for this week's episode of DSN.
See you next week.